Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be seeing how you can make a capacitor with just a handful of things. What you want to do is you want to start, make sure my desk is kind of cleared off here a bit. You want to take some of your tinfoil. You don't want to get that much. That much is like way too much, but it'll do because you'll probably mess up on these a lot. And it's best to recycle. So put that to the side. You want to kind of smooth this out. A trick you can do to cut these perfectly, especially for capacitor making, is you want to kind of do that. You want to bend it and you want to fold it right here in the middle. And then you want to find your general middle. You make sure these two ends right here, you don't want it like this or this, you want it like that. Smooth it out, and then here's where you get your scissors. Again, proper precautions. You want to cut along that top edge. Make sure to keep a straight cut whenever you do it. I kind of cut down, but that's all right. Nobody's perfect. What you could do to make it much easier is fold it again, but don't fold it too many times. So get our appropriate size. That's a good size capacitor right there. You need to kind of straighten it out a little bit. Now this isn't going to be perfectly straight. This is going to have like a little wobble in it. But now be very careful because you see how it does that end. If I was to pull that out, that would kind of kink with it. So you want to make sure if you do pull it out, you want to grab this up here and pull like that. And you see how the way we folded it, it comes out like that. See how it kind of has like that V shape? So then we want to smooth it out as best as possible because surface area matters more than material. Obviously, you want it to be thick enough to where if it does corrode, it doesn't corrode all the way through, but you don't want it to be thin enough to where it doesn't have any surface area to spread out. Because the thicker your plate, the more you can spread it out without having to worry about tears, cracks, holes, and whatnot. So we'll take our bit and I'm going to throw it, and I have a trash can over there I put it in. So now we take some copper wire. I'm going to take the proper part. We want to unwind it a bit to say about that length. And if you need a measurement, it's about that much longer than our scissors. Best way to measure that is that you actually want to have this hook over here, hook it on top, then take out, and right here where it ends, you want to cut right there. This long scissor, this long strand of wire, you then want to meet in the middle, and you want to go all the way up till it kind of bows right there where it meets, and then you want to cut right here where it crosses. That way you have your two leads. This one you can reuse for whatever, but again, into the trash it goes. So now our piece of paper. We're going to have to cut 2 strips of this off. So we'll take our copper wire, we'll set it on to the side. We actually need to resize our tin foil a bit, because right now our tin foil kind of goes off the piece of paper right now. So you don't want something like that. You want something where it has a little bit of an edge to go on to. Don't know if you can see that like that. So what we'll do, good general rule of thumb, is to measure out how much your your strips of aluminum foil are. Measure it to the piece you want. And at the edge here, you want to make like a little slot like that. And then you kind of just want to do that. That way, neither edge goes off the piece of paper. And this is good for insulation because you do not want these two plates to make contact with each other. You want a piece of paper to be in between. So, just like how we did our copper wiring, we're going to do the same thing with our piece of paper. Try to line it up on both edges. Now you want to kind of have a bend here to go on each side because that's the most accurate you can be. You will have to do some adjustments. But it should work like that. Then we want to measure a little bit bigger than our piece of paper, than what our aluminum foil is. And we want to cut. And we want to cut roughly about just a hair bit shorter. So this end is what we're going to be gluing to. This end is going to be our insulation layer. And if you can see, our insulation layer actually is a bit, well, no, this cannot be our insulation layer because that's a bit too thin. So give me a sec here. So there we go. This will do. And that's about that long. Same length. So here's where it's important. You want to take some of our glue, but before we do that, we want to take, everything's going everywhere. We want to take our wire. We want to measure how thick it is, so it's about that thick. So then right here, you want to bend it. Put a piece of bend, and on our piece of paper, you want to have that other end. This part goes behind that dull side, and that shiny side you want to have facing towards the piece of paper because that's the most conductive. Then you want to fold it once to where that shiny side meets both sides, and you fold it again to where it goes over that little bit. So look, something like that. So our shiny side now has a connection. So then we take our glue. Doesn't take much. I'm going to glue a modest amount. And then, once that's done, we take our piece of paper that we just glued, and we take our shiny side facing down. This is the most important part, and then you lay it, then you flatten it towards your wire. Then once it's on there, go against it to kind of smooth it out. You want this to be smooth. You can do this with something. You can do it with a battery. You can do it with a box like this. I'm just using the palm of my hand. And then we want to take our insulation, and we want to go the same way that we laid on this piece of aluminum foil. We want to carefully coat it with a modest amount of glue. So our insulation piece will hang off the end over here. Make sure no ends are showing. This will make or break your entire capacitor. So I'm going to make sure there's no bits. No bits are showing. None. If we need to, we can use some of this other paper. Cut some of it off. That way the edges, we can make sure it's insulated. This is where we take our box knife, because we cut just that one layer off. And look at how much we took off here. Put some more glue on. We really want to kind of like stamp everything on here by just really doing that. Now that side is only one side of our capacitor, believe it or not. So we still got to do the other thing, but this time we only have to glue on the bit aluminum foil. So this wire is very hard to see. So we measure out how much we need. Fold it. We put this bit behind here. We fold it once. Fold it once. Fold it twice. Fold it 3 times. That should be good enough. Now we take our glue, do the same thing on this side. Now this is very important. So before we have an end, our other side has this. We don't want to do that. We want to have this other side be over here. So we line it up. You can kind of see through the thinness of this where your other layer of tinfoil is. So you want to line it up here. Smooth it out. And then that other strip we have over here, this excess strip, we want to go ahead and glue this down as well. I'm going to fold that little bit over. And then, this is very important. So we take this, and now we have to roll it. Be careful not to crank your foil, because this is easy to crank. See, mine's a bit wavy, but that's all right because it flattens it out. Now when you get to the end here, take some more of our glue, straighten it out. Now while that's like that, we'll go ahead and set our box knife on top of that to keep it unrolling. You want to take your tape and that should be about the correct amount. If you want to, you want to kind of like do that, where you're rolling with it. So it kind of rolls. Then the same direction you were rolling, you want to put a piece of paper. So ours goes like that. So we're going to put our tape going like that as well. And there we go. Now all you gotta do is just cut the leads. I'm just gonna make that a little bit longer one end than the other, or you can even cut it even.